Some of them that really stepped up this morning and made an impact.
Well, I think right now it's way too early to figure out who's going to do what in day one with our first practice. And the veterans really haven't been out here yet, but pretty good day so far. I think our young guys came in and they're competing. I think the summer workout, the NCAA rule changes where we can get our hands on them a little bit in the summer. It's helped out tremendously for our guys and has allowed them to come in and compete. So, but we got 3 young guys this morning that looked pretty good. Look like they will be able to push some people, which is what we want. At least out of the first practice, to be able to see that as pretty positive.
One guy that was in that group, Gator Green, a new Gator for Marshall with Gator Hoskins moving on. Tell me a little bit about him as he was making some impact on those last team reps there to get into practice.
But, Gator's a guy that was Player of the Year in Georgia last year, a guy that played quarterback, but and the ball's in his hands. He's so dynamic because he's a Tommy Schuler size, and he's just but he's quick as lightning too. So. But he's really good with the ball in his hands. And so we were hoping when he got out here to catch the ball, to run routes and all that stuff, he would adapt that pretty quickly. And obviously he did this morning. He caught a lot of footballs this morning and looked pretty comfortable in our offense and what we were doing. So that's a positive note coming out, to be able to add another guy in there, to be able to push some guys on the inside and whatnot. And hopefully that will continue here throughout camp.
A lot of young kids coming in first time on the field in a true practice setting. How nice is it to get through that first setting, get the nerves worked out, the expectations of what's expected to get through a practice, and be able to come back and build off that tomorrow. Yeah,
we had 5 wideouts out here this morning, so that makes it for a long day for a couple guys out here running, and a couple of guys had to go to class. So, but it's good for them to get in. Again, the summer program, to being around here with the continuity of the team and knowing guys is. That's kind of a way now because you've been around them all summer and you've worked out with the guys already and all those good things. So that kind of eliminates a lot, but it doesn't take it over the edge, which, the first day getting out here, getting the helmet on, running around full speed, the total competition with all the coaches around, the magnitude of, being really around upperclassmen and all those things. It's pretty neat, and it's good for those guys to finally get that under their belt. And if you can come out here and prove that you belong in the first couple of days, then obviously you're going to set yourself up for a pretty good career because you've allowed yourself to adapt to be able to start picking things up a lot quicker than other guys. And I think some of our guys did that this morning.
Eric Frohnapple working with the first team this morning, and he said it was one of the things due to a scheduling conflict, that's where he had to be at, but he said it also gives a leader on the field to show these younger guys what's expected. How big is it to have somebody like him out here to work with these young guys coming in?
I tried to get him to go every rep, but he didn't want to come play wideout when he was taking the break off the tight end. But Eric's obviously one of our leaders, or one of our offensive leaders, one of our team leaders. So to have him around with the young guys, I think he was one of the only 2 or 3 green stripes that were out here this morning. So it's good for him to be out here. It's good for him to show the guys this is how we work. This is the pace. But we had 2 tight ends, so he's human too. So it was just one of those things. But it's good to have him out here.
Coach, appreciate it.
Appreciate it.